Hi, I'm Chef Jorge De La Torre, Dean of Culinary Education at Johnson Wales University. This is my teacher assistant, Alex Williams, helping me today. So today we're gonna make a smoked pork chop dish with braised cabbage and apples and a horseradish cream sauce. So it's late summer, the cabbages are in, some of the apples are starting to come in. So it's often, we don't get, you've had enough coleslaw for the summer, right? So let's see what else we can do with cabbage. I love to braise it. Some people add bacon to their braise or salt pork, but since we're gonna use a pork chop already on it, I'm just gonna let it be, and that way it can also be a great vegetarian side dish. So what I've done, and so for time's sake, you didn't wanna see the braise, that's like watching grass grow, is he sliced up very thin, just like for coleslaw, some red cabbage, and also a Granny Smith apple. Any apple works. I just like that green tartness, and I think that during the cooking it stays, it doesn't get mushy. It kind of stays nice. So I have a little salt and pepper. We've been letting it reduce, and a little butter. You could add olive oil, but I like to go the German way. We're gonna do some butter, and it's just been slowly braising down for a little bit until it gets nice and soft. Also in that route, I love at the end to add some caraway seeds. So this seed is the seed that's in your rye bread. It gives a great flavor, very typical of German style dishes. If you don't like rye, some people add fennel. If you don't like fennel, it's your dish. Don't add anything, I don't care. It's fine by me. But rye really works for me. You were saying you're not a rye fan, right?
Yeah, not really.
This is gonna convert you.
Oh, all right.
Nah, not.
I'll hold you to it.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't make a funny face when you taste it. So, anyway, just lie to me for this one time. But anyway, so do that. We'll add a little salt and pepper. Always season as we're going along, remember. And in the back, I have one of my cast iron grill pans. You can grill out in the backyard if it's still nice out there, or you can pan. And these I got at a German delicatessen. So if there's something in your area that has these German style, this is called the Kostler Rippchen, I'm pretty sure. So it's a smoked pork chop. But if you don't have that, or you can't find it, a big ham cut that you can find at the grocery store is a great way. And most people don't eat ham, like a big cut, except for like when? Easter.
Yeah, just big holidays like that.
Just big holidays, but we should be eating more ham. I love ham. So you can buy big ham steaks at the store. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna warm it up. They're already cooked. They're ready to go. All they need to do is just be warmed up. So I'm just gonna give them some grill marks. This is kind of braised down to where I want it. So it's got nice sweetness from the apples, it's got that caraway, it's got the cabbage, that now it's cooking out kind of that sulfury flavor. And we're going to, since it's a kind of a braise, we're gonna add some red wine. You could add white wine, it's red cabbage, so I like to deepen the color with some red wine. But if white wine is all you have, remember, let's be flexible, let's not freak out about the details when we're cooking, especially at home. It's all gonna be nice. So we let that go down, and then we're also gonna add just a splash of sherry vinegar. It's not too much, something to brighten it up. A little, as I always say, a little acidity, a little something citric, but this is the acid from the vinegar, kind of makes it pop. And you need a little contrast. Remember, we have a little red wine, we're gonna have some citrus, and it's gonna go well as a balance to the rich pork, the smoked flavor. So meanwhile, while these are braising, we'll turn it down, we'll let this one go for a little bit. Can you make sure that these don't burn?
Sure,
Just
yeah.
chops, please. So we're gonna make the horseradish cream sauce. So I have a little whipped cream in here. We're gonna add a little salt, a little pepper. We're gonna just enough to make a sauce. And a little whipped cream. So really it's like a creme fraiche sauce, but I think it sounds kind of like a misnomer, but I think that the whipped cream lightens the sauce. So if you add just creme fraiche or sour cream, whatever you find, and horseradish, I find it to be just kind of a heavy because the creams are thick and the horseradish is thick. So I know that whipped cream is high in fat, but the liquid will kind of lighten it and kind of subdue the flavor of horseradish. Now, if you're a big horseradish fan, again, knock yourself out. Add as much as you like. So we're just gonna, now when you're whisking, you don't have to put like a death grip on it. You just let it lightly and let your wrists do the action there. Or else you get tired, like your upper muscles will get tired because you're holding it so hard. It's not gonna make it any better. So, especially when you have to whisk like tons.
Absolutely.
Do you ever have to whisk? Do you ever have to make that egg cloud stuff?
Hollandaise.
Or hollandaise.
Oh man.
Yeah, you feel like
hollandaise
your
is the
arm's
worst.
gonna fall off,
Jeez.
right, when you do
Yeah.
it. My mom was always the best at hollandaise because she just put it in the blender, and it worked.
Yeah,
And
that's how they do it these
just
days.
Blew me away.
Comes out perfect every time.
And we think we have to be so cool and do it the old school way, and then we can't feel our arm.
Yeah.
So now it's just a little thickened now. It's a savory sauce, so just remember it might be, yeah, perfect.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Thank you. So if you want to give it a cross.
Sure. Yeah.
We got that. And we'll add a little creme fraiche. Or like I said, sour cream is perfectly fine. And then we'll add a little horseradish. Actually, do you like it strong?
Oh yeah.
All right. We'll add a little more. Can you grab these away, please? Thank you. And then all you have to do is just gently fold it in. You don't have to whisk it up. You just fold in. There you go. The sour cream or the creme fraiche is thick. The horseradish is thick. And we just whisked the whipped cream just a little to make it a nice sauce consistency. There we go. Perfect, perfect. That looks great. It doesn't take long for the pork chop, so you have to, you just have to warm it up. And you can just put it in the oven if you don't want it in the grill. All you're doing is just heating it up. Just like a ham, it's already cooked. So now we have a little cabbage, not a little, a lot, but I love this cabbage. And then we'll put a chop there. And then we can do a little sauce on the side. Is that how the kids are doing it these days?
You got it, Chef.
That's right. They're bringing it right through. So here's the smoked pork chop with braised cabbage and apples and a horseradish creme fraiche sauce. You can find this recipe and all recipes at our website. I'm Chef Jorge De La Torre from Johnson & Wales University. Let's dig in.